Good afternoon, YouTube. I can't believe it's actually the 10th of March already. Where the hell's this year going? This is going to be my ends. Not that many, probably about 50 or so. So it'll be quite quick. Firstly, let's get my pickups out of the way because some of them have actually turned up. So I'll get you through those first. Then I'll do a reminder what the competition prizes are for this week. And I think they're quite good, but might just be my opinion. But then we'll go into the end to get that sorted out for you as well. And just let me thank you guys. I've had some really nice comments in the past couple of days as well, so I really appreciate that. I appreciate all the advice people are giving me as well, and I'm glad people are just appreciating the competition side of things as well. So that's the only reason I'm doing it. So thank you for that. First film we got, Monster. This is the Charlize Theron one where she plays the serial killer. Now this is still £8 to £10 second hand anywhere, CX, wherever you look at. £2.86 I think it's cost me. The only difference is it's a German cover. It's still got the English soundtrack on it. So major bargain there. Then I picked up Transporter 3. It's a steelbook. Well happy with that. I will pick up the other two at some point. I do have all three films anyway, but you know, I've got to have a steelbook as well. Coriolanus. Gerard Butler, Ralph Fiennes. I've got this normal, so now I've got a steelbook. I just like the artwork on it, really. So, yet to actually watch that film, but it looks quite cool. As you, hopefully, guys who've watched my videos know the amazing deal I got for the Game of Thrones Series 1, 2, and 3. So, picked up Series 4. So, you know, I've only got 5, 6, and 7 to pick up again. I don't know why I sold them. I'm an idiot. And the last one, School of the Living Dead. Never heard of it before. It's a German title again, but it was like £2. It looked funny. Got an English soundtrack. That's somebody texting me, so I didn't turn that off. Apologies for that. That's my pickups. So hopefully there should be more Monday. I looked at my listings of what's due. I've just ordered like another 8 films, so we've got about 15 films coming. A couple of those are more competition prizes. As you can see up there, there's 2 Blu-rays there. That's next week's. And the 2 that are coming to be the week after. So I do take this seriously, but what we have now, Kick-Ass 1 and 2. All you got to do is befriend me on Facebook. Send me a message saying you want to be entered for the competition to win those. And same with this. Despicable Me 1 and 2. That's a competition prize. That's a competition prize. But a couple of people enter already. Let's get as many people in this as we can. Let's make it, you know, make it a bit more exciting. But they will be coming to whoever wins, and no cost to yourselves. All right, I'll make sure it gets to you. Let's get through to my ends now. I'll get this out of the way. Try and make it a bit of a short video so you guys don't get bored. All right. Any questions or anything you're wondering about, just message me up, and I'll always get back to you as soon as I can. I've had one of my other viewers actually say he's going to send me a steelbook, and this is from Canada as well. So shout out to you. You know who you are. Really appreciate you doing that. Of course, it'll take a while to get here, but it's all part and parcel of posting from overseas. Any other films you see that you maybe want to do some swapsies or anything like that, just contact me. You know I'm good for it. Let's get this started. Nanny McPhee. Didn't think I'd enjoy that, but it was actually quite funny. But I haven't actually watched the sequel, The Big Bang, yet. There you go. One of my favourite films of all time. We have this playing. We have Muppet Christmas Carol, then this playing. Then Muppet Christmas Carol, then this playing. All day Christmas Day. Never fails. Brilliant film. Love it. Next, we have National Treasure 1 and 2. I love these. This is Nicolas Cage at his best, in my opinion. Love that film. So I picked up German steelbooks for both. I like the artwork on those. I don't care about a bit of foreign writing. So that's 1 and 2 of the National Treasures there as well. Next we have, this is some cheap ass English films now. Nativity. Then we have Nativity 2. And they're really trying to squeeze the money out because they made a third as well. Bit dodgy. Then we have, oh, I'm so glad I picked this up, Steelbook for Natural Born Killers. I want to try and get the director's cut normal as well of this, but I just love that front cover. Woody Harrelson, you fucking rock, mate. Sorry, I shouldn't have sworn. Ned's Non-Educated Delinquents. Yeah, I know a few of those. I haven't watched it yet, but it sounds alright. Then we have Need for Speed. There's some cool cars in this film. Totally cashing in on the old franchise situation, but there you go. But of course I had to get the 3D version as well. I didn't know you can't not have that. There's Koenigsegg cars in that, amazing. Neon Flesh, never watched it, haven't got a clue. It cost me 50p. I like some of these styly films, you know. Well, I'll get around to watching it at some point. Never Back Down. I quite like this. You know, the bully's your usual blonde arsehole, but you know, it all works. Then we have Never Let Me Go. And it sounds like the disc is loose now, so I'll have to sort that out once I've finished. And the next pile that I'm not going to drop. Never Ending Story. What a whiz, it should be one each year then, shouldn't it really? Second and the third one were crap, weren't they? Was there a third one? I ain't buying them yet. Then we have New in Town. Now, I do like Renée Zellweger, but, you know, a bit cheesy looking maybe. It was cheap, so I got it. Newtown Killers. Another one I'm yet to watch. Dougray Scott, the bad guy out of Mission Impossible 2, so I do like his English accent. New Year's Eve, your typical British fodder with the romantic-y stuff. Newsmakers. Seen the advert for this, it looked quite cool, so I'm just waiting to have that in the player really. Next, this is one of my favourite Nicolas films of all time. Nicolas Cage. I think this is really well thought through and put together. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that one. Next 3 days, Russell Crowe. I've gone off Russell Crowe since he's been putting on the old weight. I mean, I can talk, but yeah, I think it's like he's just phoning in his performances lately. But I got this because I love the look of the advert. I have not watched it yet, but I like the way they've dumped the body over the fence and it just slams down on someone's car. You know, it looks cheeky. Nick and Nora's Infinity Playlist, another gushy one. I haven't watched it yet, but it has a reputation, so I got it. Nico, Above the Law. This is about the only Seagal film I really like. I like Hard to Kill as well, but this is one of it's just like his breakthrough performance. So that's the one he hasn't got his head up his arse. Night at the Museum, brilliant film. I love Ben Stiller. Thought the second one would be crap. It actually wasn't too bad. And apart from the Pharaoh, I've come back to life. They're alright. And then we have Night of the Living Dead Reanimation 3D. Now this is cheap as hell. I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know if it's like a made for TV thing or anything. I'll get around to it when I'm really bored, I think, on that one. Then we have Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal, isn't it? I heard good things about this. It's supposed to be quite visceral. I've had recommendations to watch it as well, so I will get around to it. The Night Before Christmas. It took me ages to find this for a decent price. It really holds its price well. So, got it though. Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. Now, there's another remake coming. I don't know what that. It's like there's a black bloke under the makeup in there. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a while now, but I feel what the hell's going on. So I think I might stay away from that. I do want to get the original box set as well because the first 18 film I ever saw was Nightmare on Elm Street 3, and it scared the living snot out of me. So that's a classic in my opinion. The first one, crap. Second one, yeah. But third one was Dream Warriors. So that that goes back to my school days. So then we have Night Watch. I think it's vampire, but never watched it. There's a day watch to go with that, isn't there? Then we have Nikita Series 1. I've heard good things about Nikita, and I picked this up really cheap. It's less than £2. So I thought, just got to have it. Really heavy as well. There's a lot of discs in there. Now this harks back to me old days Ninja. This is one of the later films. It's quite recent, and there's a couple of sequels going around as well. But I mean, my favourite one is still Enter the Ninja with James Franco Nero. Ninja Assassin. I was quite impressed by this. I've got Enter the Dragon in my ease with this attached to it as well. I don't know why I bought both, but cool. And this has got the DVD in it as well. So then we're looking at No Good Deed. It's taken me a couple of years to find this. Saw the advert at least 2 years ago. Idris Elba's a real bastard in this, and it's quite a good thriller. I recommend it. Well, it's not released over here, but the Momo X website has it. You might find it also on Amazon as a US import, but just look for the ABC on the back, because it show you that cover. If it says ABC, it's region 3. All right, but I highly recommend that one. Idris was cool. Don't judge me on this one. It's a classic from when I was a kid, for God's sake. No Holds Barred. Tiny Lister, you and your cross-eyed love it, mate. It's a classic. Like, I want to get over the top. That's another classic film, in my opinion. Haven't got him yet, but definitely will be looking for him. Last pile, guys. No Reservations. Aaron Eckhart, he's a pilot, but Catherine Zeta-Jones, cute. Still haven't watched it yet. Then we have Noah. I was quite impressed by this, actually. Now, you see I've got the rental copy. It was cheap. It's 50p. I'd seen a bit of it on Sky. Quite a visceral film, really. I was quite impressed. But there is a 3D version sniffing around, but it's quite a rare one. So I will try and pick it up 3D before I watch it again. Now, this is what annoys me about that new one, The Commuter. This is non-stop. This is a good film. Commuter is simply this film on a fucking train. Excuse my language. Try and grow some balls when you're writing a story, guys. That's all I can say on that. Now, this is my daughter's favourite film. I love it. The last decent one he made, in my opinion. Norbert, this is funny. If you haven't seen it, get it seen. Another cheapy animated one, Norm of the North. I haven't watched it yet. Seen the advert, looks funny. If you hear booms in the background, it's because I've just set up a 65-inch OLED 3D TV and a new speaker package in our main bedroom, and it rocks. So my daughter's watching a film in there right now. That means I've got two 65 inches in the house. Northern Soul. I picked this up at League of Friends, believe it or not. Well, I go to get my legs sorted out in the hospital because I have to have plaster changed every week. This was in this little drawer set where you get cups of tea, and then I've got it for like £1. And it supports charity, so I'm not going to say no, am I? Then we have Nothing But the Truth. I love Kate Beckinsale. Haven't watched it yet, but there you go. Notorious. You just can't not have that film, really, can you? Nowhere Boy. Haven't really watched much about this. I love the nostalgia when it comes to all of the British music and things like that, and I know my missus liked this film, so she saw it on Sky before I've seen it, so I just picked it up. Then we have Now You See Me. Now, people give these films a lot of shit. This is brilliant. This should have tried harder. Daniel Radcliffe didn't work in this, if you ask me. And the fact that Michael Caine's back in it as well was like an afterthought, in my opinion. First one, classic. Second one, Last two, guys. We have The Numbers Station. I love John Cusack. Right back to Say Anything. I love John Cusack. It's that simple. Worth having. The last one. Now, there is a sequel that I haven't found to buy yet, and this is available in 3D, which I haven't got yet. I will get, but I ain't got yet. The Nut Job. And they've greenlit a third one, believe it or not, so it's being made right now. I think it's out middle of next year in the cinemas. Bit scary, really. That's my ends. Next one's Meows, which has got some of my favourite films ever, like the Oceans trilogy. I absolutely adore those films, so I can't wait to do Meows. That's about it for now. I've still got at least 10, 12 coming now. Now that I ordered more last night, it's just ridiculous now. I've made sure that I've got stuff set up for the competitions for at least the next 2-3 weeks, which I'm happy about. I really want to see some people enter this. Even if you've got them, enter the competition and then give them to a friend. Or give them to a charity shop afterwards. I just want somebody that appreciates them to win, alright? I'll do the draws fair every time, I'll film it every time, but the draws are open now, so enter the competition, guys. Any comments you have, comment on the bottom of this video or on Facebook. If you want me to contact you back, not a problem. Take care now, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm going to go cook burgers and chips for me and my daughter now.